Here's what I know about Julio Jones. I can argue he's the greatest Atlanta Falcon of all time. You might come back and say it's Matt Ryan. Fine. You could say it's Dion. Fine. We can have the conversation. What I do know is the Falcons are not exactly bathed in all-time greats. And you can diminish anybody you want by the way things end. Nothing ends well. That's just typically how it goes. Matt Ryan was treated like poo, and he asked out of the Falcons when they went after Deshaun. It didn't end well. Deion Sanders said to the Falcons, middle finger, I'm gone after 5 years. Things don't end well typically. But for the bulk of that man's career, he was an all-time great. And for a Falcon organization, again, that has less than a handful of, quote, all-time greats, 7-time Pro Bowler, 2010's All-Decade Team, 13,000 career yards, Falcon franchise leader in catches, yards. If you want to add to his college career, you can do national champion in there as well. But here's the number I love most about Julio. And again, you can diminish it all you want. Julio had more receiving yards through his first 130 games of his career than anybody else in the league, by over 1,000. By over 1,000. He had, in that time, 12,763 yards. That's more than 1,300 more than Calvin Johnson. Antonio Brown's next on the list, Torrey Holton, and Jerry Rice. Again, I think he's a top 5 receiver. If I just did it this way, Chuck, and said, if I combine most talented, most accomplished, I think Julio and Calvin Johnson are the 2 greatest receivers I ever watched. And I got to watch one of them in a Falcon uniform, and he made a trade that was so lopsided actually work out for the Falcons. I tipped my cap to that guy, and I was appreciative every time I got to watch him play. That's how freaking special he was. And I hope Falcon fans recognize that and aren't bitter by the way it ended.